believe happiness is hands-on art. I believe our creativity is our leadership. I believe our creativity can make a difference. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. I am Chirag Vedullapalli, and I'm so excited to be here in India, and especially in front of you. As kids, we love to hang out with our friends, play on our phones, try out lots of new things, and eat lots of food. I am no different. I love to play with my friends, try lots of new things, and eat lots of food. My favorite dish is paneer tikka masala. Yummy! I also enjoy watching inspirational TED Talks, and then there was one talk that really inspired me, and that was, try something new for 30 days by Matt Cutts. In his talk, he talked about trying something new every 30 days and making it a skill and also a habit. Now I can confidently say that I am a graphic artist, a mountain biker, an event planner, and a public speaker. Thank you so much, Matt, for teaching me to believe in myself and recognize my own gifts. That is true for all of us. When we know what we are capable of, we can accomplish anything that we put our minds to. Let me share with you a story. Once upon a time, there was two ladybugs named Rachel and Jill. These ladybugs loved to play with each other all day long, but there was one itsy-bitsy difference. Rachel was positive. She lived in hope. She was always happy. There was nothing wrong in her life. While Jill, on the other hand, was negative. She was always sad, could never find anything positive. She could always find the wrong things. She was like a negative Nancy. One day while playing, Rachel and Jill fell into a pot of milk. They tried to swim out, but they just couldn't. So Jill was thinking to herself, no doubt I have the strength, but I'm already tired. I don't want to do it anymore. Thinking this, she got tired really quickly. She went down to the bottom of the pot, and eventually she drowned. But Rachel, on the other hand, was positive and thought to herself, no doubt it makes it difficult, but who knows, maybe some miracle will occur. Thinking this, Rachel kept on swimming and swimming for minutes, and a miracle did occur. She turned the milk into butter. It may sound really crazy that a ladybug can turn milk into butter, but the story can be viewed in two ways, a positive and a negative. I say choose the positive one, even if it sounds really crazy. The story also idolizes what believing in yourself can do. We can accomplish anything that we put our minds to. My mindset and philosophy has been evolving. It all started when I was 5 years old. My parents wanted me to become a basketball player. But then, when they took me to the basketball court when I was 5 years old, I ran to the corner, sat down, and cried my eyes out. That's what they tell me, but I don't believe them one bit. After this happened, my parents went to my godmother Linda. They asked her, what do we do with this situation? Afterwards, Linda spent hours over time introducing me to colors. I loved it so much. I could spend hours just mixing the paints. Not painting, but just mixing the colors together. I created lots of paintings. We hung them in our house, and when people came over, they asked if they could buy them. It was so much fun talking to all my friends about them. So when I sold the paintings, it was great getting money for my work. I loved it so much. But my parents did teach me, it's not all about keeping the money to yourself, but also about giving to people in need through your talent. That's how I started helping my community by donating artwork and fundraising for local nonprofits. When I was 9, my art teacher and I hosted a small event at our house. I invited 30 of my closest friends, and we raised $500 for a local charity. It was awesome that we were able to raise so much money in such a fun way with all my friends. That's when I had my first aha moment. I realized that there was a greater possibility for others to come together through creative experiences to support a social cause. It was awesome. It was inspiring. It just felt so good. And that's how my program called Creative Children for Charity was born. Our mission is to inspire 1 million kids and teens to donate their time and their talent for a social cause through creativity. The way we execute our projects is by partnering with a nonprofit to engage the kids community in a memorable fundraising experience where kids get to use real paints on real canvases. It is a fun experience and kids are so happy painting. We host fun events including cupcake and canvas where kids get to paint cupcakes and then decorate real cupcakes to munch on. Yummy is what we always heard from them. We host other big events including Holiday Hearts, Taste of Tequila, and Summer Splash. Summer Splash was a big event. We wanted to have 500 kids come together to make a community painting. With the help of the City of Sammamish and Sammy Awards, we were able to pull the event off and raise $5,000 for a local charity. Let me share with you my second aha moment. It happened when I met Tracy, who was 7 years old. She painted 2 almost identical canvases of a house. The true meaning behind these houses is that she would give one house to her brother who lived in a foster home, and she would put the other house in her room. She wanted to show to her brother that one day they would live together in the same house forever. The story touched my heart. Every experience helps us create heart-touching stories which inspires my team and I to keep moving forward. What I believe is that when we believe in ourselves, find our purpose, set big crazy goals, and implement one project at a time, we can achieve the impossible. I mean impossible, guys. We can achieve anything that we put our minds to. Now let me share you a short formula so that you can do this. Today I'm working on a unique project called 40 Stories. 40 Stories start with a simple conversation, and now we have over 50 kids coming together from 30 communities to create a leadership book that inspires other kids around the world to explore their core leadership skills and strive to become healthy, caring, and responsible citizens. After we set the project goals, we realized that this project would be 5 steps. 5 steps. The 5 steps for the project were: recruit 50 kids for this project. Second, host a fantastic event, which we call the 40 Stories Mega Event, so we could recognize their efforts. Third, raise money for publishing a leadership book. Fourth, create and design the book. And fifth, host a book signing party where we could recognize all the youth as authors. So the first step again was to recruit the kids. When we went out looking for these kids, we were rejected by our local community. So we went back to the drawing board. We decided that we would expand our reach to the entire county so we could attract more passionate youth talent. In parallel, when we went to local companies to see if they would sponsor the project, we were also rejected. So we became creative. We painted and sold 30 canvases at a local holiday market. With the materials, we were able to meet with each participant and family member to help them explain the project and what they were going to do and the true meaning of what they were helping with. The second step was to host a fantastic 40 Stories Mega Event. 4 weeks before the event, I went out looking for money so we could host the event. After 4 weeks, I was able to secure money or sponsorships from lots of big companies, including Starbucks, the YMCA, and Mela. Our third step was to raise money for publishing the book. We realized that publishing the book would be a very expensive proposition, so we decided that we would host a Kickstarter-like campaign so we could raise money for this book. We put the goal at $5,000, and in the last day, we beat our goal, which took us by complete surprise. Our fourth step was to create and design the book. Right now, we are in that step. We are creating and designing the book, and it's lots of fun, so I recommend follow the Creative Children Charities Facebook page to see what's happening. And fifth is to host a book signing party. We know it will come with its own set of difficulties, but we are ready to solve each one. It may sound simple, me talking here, but we have the power to do unbelievable things. So let me share with you a quote that I love. I believe we're all put on this planet for a purpose. We all have a different purpose, was once said by Ellen DeGeneres. And it is true. When we believe in ourselves, find our purpose, set big crazy goals, and implement one project at a time, we can achieve the impossible. Thank you.